Tabukaji. Tabukaji Shakin.
Now we're going to talk about Topokaji.
Tabukaji Ngutuchinkan Tangmang Bori.
So Topokaji introduction is so many people do.
Jag Bori Natokonona Kagandayor.
So the Chinese and many other languages, there are a lot of introduction.
Yenang Lordji Sarvanda, Tantana Yomari, Tamaka copy Javiam.
But everybody copy each other. It's not much new.
Toronto Shamba Nikadina. Tabukaji Lordji Tagonada, Shijaki Tangali Howdendu.
So if you need to research Topokaji in English, very easy.
Larab Jipag and Namtar Jagayan, Taparti Koranto Yoba, the party Jirtare.
So most of the Lama's autographies also they already translated.
Narobana, Jeriud, Telobana, Jeriud, Marbana, Yud, Malaribana, Chamarguari, Gambobana, Jeriori, Tatato Dicabla, Archer, Comagalorgita to Tama Sara.
Telopa, Naropa, and Marpa, Mala, Gambopa, all of them already translated.
Yinang Marbala Lord Kashi Yori, Tato, Mari, Malala Ribala Lord Kashi Yori, Toto Tama, partner of Derni Hako, Tokyo.
But Malaripa has different stories, but not many people compared and why.
Tanam Young Marbana Lord Gilayang, Namada Jonda Yong.
And not only that, even Marpa's autography also a little bit different, some differences. First, we're going to talk about how they named the Marpa Kagyu. They call Dungun Kagyu. Marpa Kagyu, another name.
Tokpo Kagyu,
Tokpo Kagyu, another name.
Gambo Kagyu,
Gambo Kagyu, another name.
Nibad Jibi Turgita, Marma Taxam.
So the second, the Apanias, we call Marma Toxum. So Marpa Mala Tokpo.
Sambata Turngit Lotsictary.
The third is the date of the when they establish.
Kashiga Marbalo Tagal Ho Tolum Gumbata Mungon the Kiori.
So some people start from the Marpas. He founded the Hotorong, the monastery found in Hotorong.
Kashiga Gambo Bag, Tala Gambo Gumbatam Nitani Gon the Kiori.
Some people start from Gambopa's founded the monastery Tokla Gumba.
Tala Gambo.
Tokla Gambo. Tokla Gambo Sachero.
Research.
Tokla Gambo place. He founded the monastery.
Taparti Gambo Bag Kabla Mabra Gardilla Jero Chimbo Tirdayori. The Indian Shiloko Gima Dina and Koran to children, my bata, so much as you Gambo Bani and Gun to teach.
So many people outside traditions they consider is from Gamboba because that time the Marpa Kagyu have big changes. How changes properly I said already. The big changes the Kadamba's custom and the Marpa's teaching combined together.
Korang Jagarla Soni, Tani, Quachini, Marayondi, Korangam Sente, Rangla, Marba Quarchi Toyori, Tani.
So other people they start from the Marpa because Marpa he went to India and he bought the teachings, so therefore called from his name.
말파양 간다 그 급진 탕동자 보나인지요.
So Marpa Lotsa also is similar of the Tupchin Tantong Jarpo.
그럼 그때 얘는 못해요 말이.
He didn't live very long.
양바자가 파르치 탕동자 보던 다세 두.
Only the how long live is not same difference, but everything else very similar.
그럼 송바치 모여리.
So he is a very big merchant, business person.
파리엘란도 디카 다토솔라 파송 소르송니 총다 잡더니 엑셀도 조더니 그런 로켓도 차상 톤디기다도 파리엘에서 파리엘니야 지금이 거기용치 냠린 지조래 양 총다 잡니 돼요.
So he went to Nepal and he do many businesses and at the same time practice, and he make a lot of gold from the business.
근데 그런 득점 받지 뭐요.
And also he is
컴바디 간다.
Engineer.
He's engineer or builder, constructor.
말라리 발라 저런 강바만 못 잡지기요 바다 자기 구바요 바다 동동아.
So you all perhaps know that he let Malariba build many houses.
근데 일걸 받지 뭐야네. 자가를 파리에 상와라 손대는 일걸지요.
He's also very pilgrimage person. He went to many places in India and Nepal.
근데 그런 까트 받지 뭐야네. 자가를 농바 사위 농바라 깔리 망보 잡니 빼 다그 이출라 로병제야다 냠린제야다 지요.
He also very tolerant person for Dharma, and in India and everywhere he did a lot of took a hardship.
근데 로자 받지 뭐야네. 지디 망보 보이가 지요.
He is a big translator, and he translated many Dharma into Tibetan.
대마다 그런 거 시고치 뭐야네. 사차 양방 강바 예디 라서 때마다 뭐 보여.
So not only this, he also very wealthy person. He has big land and big farms and many wealth.
대마다 그다지 뭐지가래.
Not only that, but also he kind of a royal person.
집에서 겁랑이요.
So he also only not even he took nine wives.
디가고 그다지 못해서 집마만 본도 야마도 그 레리양 소톱고요 말이 딱. 되게 집마만 보여 말.
So at that time, who is hierarchy people have that kind of many wives. The others cannot do many wives because they can only survive one.
Pemilitaso tiga nang nilika jeje mato selo kala likan jeje lik sondawo yo mari nang pamjur kadina tawa dawo to chokala tigdayo.
Because that time the woman's job was only inside the house, so the income is always reliant with the husband. So that's why many people cannot feed many wives.
Tani marbalo da tapchin ba do sha margo bare koran la jiba do ji yang mo sam to higni chode chen bu ngu to bi kan tana.
So he is Mahasiddha. This is inarguable. No, because the Hevajra directly shown him his face, and he got the true Siddha.
Tani tangan tu gambo ba gomba jak ditela ngo zoni lapin.
So now we go to talk from the Gambopa. How he founded the monastery.
Gambopa gomba jadi konglo yuk jersumde.
When Gumbaba founded monastery, he was 43 years old.
Jelo jitong jigja nishi tafi lo.
So that was 1,100 21. So the fourth is what is the main monastery? So when we try to agree what is the Kagyupa's main monastery is difficult. So the Gambopa's the main monastery is the main. Everybody agrees. The Marpalos as Lotolong also people the Kagibas agree. But because these two only has a retreat center, they don't have a huge monastery. But the branches monastery is very, very big. So how people consider the Tibetans big or small monasteries, mostly they consider how many monks there. Also, sometimes they consider of Vinaya activities and also the academic studies and retreat center all complete. So the Chinese what is considered a big monastery and Tibetans consider is very different. The Chinese how is the hall is how big and how many statues there, that kind of big or small differentiate. So Tibetans, because if one monastery have 5-6 temples, many statues, but only 5-6 monks, they don't consider it a big monastery. But one monastery, if we have only one temple, but not many statues, but a lot of monks, they consider it that bigger. This is we had a discussion long time ago. So these two monasteries, Kagyupas, they are first ones, but later on also they never become very big, so they don't consider they are big. So they say this is a great location. They don't say great monastery. For pilgrimage. So other divisions of the Kagyu have 4 big Kagyus and 8 branches. They have very big monasteries.
관지 체위의 간부박을 홈마 위에다가 위에들이 기다래.
So the big four Kajipas, the Gambopas, four disciples.
관지 총제도 단다가 방적 관지리 숑아래.
Other eight Kajipas, called small Kajipas, all come from Pamotraba. Yeah.
네. 저던 그 관지 체위에다 총제대주 남장 주장 그 요반도 지금 다른 살바지.
So nowadays we send big four Kajir and small eight Kajir. This is like new terms. This is probably seems like only within 300 years.
가리데나 karma 과지 또 식침보 차가운데 그다도 양바 상마도 방모执 과지 요르와 때도 상마라 공수 총총리 디니파 총총 힘바가 링다고 땅니 단다지 정도 산산들인도 임마미시.
It seems like when karma Kajir is become bigger, and then they made the small name, the Paktu Kajir. That's therefore they call small Kajirs. It seems like that. I can't guarantee, but it looks like that.
출지도 양바가 단다지 다가 인남 양나 karma 과지 그 파다가 인 다하고
So this is karma Kajir really made this name, or others they call like this way. Not very sure.
과지 총제대주데 그런도 총총 연박이 물리요 말이.
Because these small eight Kajirs, they don't agree. They are small.
나랑도 단사 타다디마도 상마 파르가기 인데 과지 체위인데 그래. 상마가.
So they saying we are only different monasteries, but the eight is we all is the big Kajit because we are all from Pamotaba.
정제 근원이 단다 지 다지 첨보 요와도 르바가지 땅 르공가지 땅공가지 됐어.
So from the small ones, the named by small, nowadays the become bigger or popular. That's Drupa Kajit and Rukong Kajit and Drupa and Rukong or Tagalong Kajit. Even Barong Kajir is quite a lot in Kham region, Nangchin.
Gumba Dangma Barum Kaji, yo Mari Lakayori. Jima Barum Kajila, Gumba Chimbodu, then Chanya Yang do, the Ganatogo Pula, Lamka the Yakume, the Tikatila, Dendi made the Barum Kaji, Barum, Jison, the Barum Kaji Chimodu.
For a while, sometimes people thought Barong Kajir is disappear, not exist, but actually because we have not very good transportation in Tibet, that's why people didn't know. But later we found out Barong Kajir have big monasteries.
Consola Tanaga Gumba, Tawangabje to get Gentanado.
Even some monasteries they have 400 and 500 monks.
Chotak Gumba, or Nanchi Chotak Gumba.
Nanchi Chotak Gumba. Very big.
Oh, oh, Tayaput.
Oh.
Consola Gumjang Payabudu.
They have very, very good meditate people as well.
Barum Kajit, Tamagajin,
We should not forget the Barong Kajir. Barum.
Young Barum Kajit, the Chonadam, Chimbodi.
Even Barong Kajir has a big connection with Chonangba.
Taranata, Konring Barum Tama, Kongrang.
Taranata, he agrees himself reincarnation of Barong Tamba Wanshuk.
Tarma
Wanshuk. Barong Tarma Wanshuk.
Barum Tambita.
That Tarma Wanshuk is Barong Tarma Wanshuk is the head of the entire the Barong Kajit.
Barum Kajit Korang Soya, Taranata Koran to Tarma Wanshik, but Mulindu.
Also, Barong Kajit themselves also agree Taranatha is Baron Wangshuk.
Baron Wangshuk was the founder of Baron Kagyu?
Baron Kagyu 그 춘진ken.
Yes,
Okay.
founder.
Baron Tarma Wangchi 콩 찍동 찍장갑 찍학습로 던다가 숑아치.
Baron Tarma Wangshuk is 1151.
53.
53, sorry.
던다치.
아니, 동송다. angachadong ko.
Taranatha 그 그 통과 전원 그 통과는 나라 바람 tarma Wangchi
Jonapa has this the Taranatha has 14 reincarnations. Sometimes they in Jona Tankas and Baron Dharma Wangshuk in there.
근데 Taranatha 공리각 송나양 바람 그 지래요.
Even Taranatha, his teachings have many of the Baron's teachings.
그러나 바람 상가 당상 Taranatha가 송도 인리 정도 코란도 그 빼면서 비 따빠다 무기 제게 요래. 코란도 당 내가 요나면 나야 요래와. 주진당 내가 요나면 나 코란도 라마가 들어 있는데니 그 기바제게 요래.
So regardless they have the transmission canal or not, but they very respected the Taranatha.
아니 Taranatha가 송나 남심 동말에 잘라서 그 남쪽이 출구를 다 도망 많이 봐요 요래.
So Taranatha's and teaching there's Namti with a red red spear.
Spear.
Yes.
단다 그 바rum바 그 소마도.
This is the Baron, his main protector.
단나 연그 뎀쪽 비도 넣던 희망 선진한다. 뎀쪽 위동 거지 요래. 대한다는 나한테 손나 요래. 다양 공속의 냠님 타르티카.
Also there's called Chakrasambhara's very secret hidden treasures. That's Taranatha's in teachings, but this is the main practice is Baron.
그 당하는 그 karmakarjita ti lorji na udang tana mambo yindi ni gapu bagan 그 할때랑 바름 또 시작 구성성.
Why I talk because Baron? Because Karmakarjit have too many other stories, so more important Baron today.
니 라웨아도 가공 지금 용어야게 되어요.
So my talk is we hope is contributions, something missing.
일단 그 용서 잡아 말음나 저랑 또 가다가니 덮거리.
So the or others we don't have to talk too much because you find everywhere.
아까도 karmakarjita 그 꼴라 도와도 나랑라 냠냠이요. 야뭐 나는 명 마보 통통.
So I also saw about Karmakarjit there's many guru writings.
나는 그 살바karjita 아야브상karjit니까 양 코랑도 단다 챗 메데니 gumba 총총리 두.
Also Charpakarjit and Ayazonkarjit also they said they are not completely disappear. They still small monasteries exist.
gambobaga ma jiyon na 그 karjika 그 단다 나오는 체슈 더 섬도 karmakarjit ndukongkarjit ndukpakarjit 섬도 체슈 섬도.
From the Gambopa, the Karmapas, nowadays the biggest is the Karmakarjit and Ndukongkarjit and Ndukpakarjit.
이는 그 karmaba 산년 진보 차되기다도 당마 karmakarjit 마당 망슈 인차 제가 요래다나 지기지나 마당 망슈도 ndukpakarjit.
So Karmapa is very famous, so that's why people expect the much more number is the Karmakarjit, but it seems like Ndukpakarjit even more than Karmakarjit.
그러니까 ndukpa jerkap 망체슈 ndukpakarjit.
Because the almost the whole nation of the Bhutan is Ndukpakarjit.
then karja thangma ndukpakarjit.
Karja or is Ndukpakarjit.
baldi harchin ndukpakarjit.
Bharti also Ndukpakarjit.
latak mangchiwa den ndukpakarjit.
Most of Latak is Ndukpakarjit.
아니 우리 땅 쇼나 누바까지 곰바 빼망보리
Even the Wursang have many Drukpa Kagyas.
감나 곰바 가신도
Even in Kham, there's a few Drukpa Kagyas.
선아지디 파친 마장당 곰비 장간다고 지르잖아요. 누바까지 망신인자.
Perhaps if we counted the people, is in Drukpa Kagya probably the most.
거랑투 난가모 거랑투 담비양 달라지도
Uh,
보바가 시까지거나 뭐시 득시 장보 장시 뜻톱들이 거랑투도
so they have said the half Tibetans is in Drukpa, and half in Drukpas is beggars. The half of beggars, they are Mahasiddhas.
거랑투 남진 거랑투 단다 라베침도
Always they say that.
담아서 그 거랑투가 니 시작고부 닌람 조르제다 담바타리오 지탄다지도
So also they say my Dharma flourished in 18 days of the bird fly. 18 days bird fly length of the land. Distant, yeah.
다들 카톡한 게 양랍게도 더 지기지나 지가 잡도 그거 봐다
Kathok also saying similar, so maybe they copy each other.
가서 코비지에는 이 접지제지 통마
Which one is a copy or which one is original, I'm not sure.
로지 나오지나 카톡 엄마다 오래 띠들이 잡을 제도요
So if we think of the history, Kathok is a little bit early.
그래디나 카톡 르바고 라마 방모트바그 금치죠 카톡 봐
Kathok Katamadersha.
어?
Katamadersha is the Pagmotapa's brother, relative.
아야 팀존이다나 그 까마가지엔 사례
After that, definitely Karma Kaji is bigger.
님 르바가 말에 르공가지엔 사례
After that, Drukong Kaji.
르공가지 양 뭐마 있는 르공가지 신든 이장 시키친 보래
Long time ago, the Drukong Kaji is very big.
저번 지금 성공 그 과초 성디 그 다도 로마자가 롱박 섬가나가 다 니년요 아니 간다 진이 또 수치고 왜 하고 그러면
Drukong Chopa, when he teach, 3 valleys students only fit. But they we didn't know how they hear the teachings.
진짜 좀 땅다고 이 말이야
Maybe he has magical performance because there's no microphone.
아니 공글 홈마도 소양 배마스비 홈마 접톱 망보도 공소 그뭐 처리 치단다 뭐 동리 치니 사자산 바송니 곰바답이 가리데 진짜 배 망보요
Even his students say, oh, they took 10,000 people, go together and found a monastery somewhere. That kind of history they have.
다 냠지 못한 니마지나 뭐망보지 떠나 그렇게 이 치사 말
If we didn't research, that kind of story is not very believable.
냠집지나 이 치리도
So if we research it, then we found the belief.
그러나 거랑 또 내가 주반지 평선 그 홈마 장치블랑 받아지지요
Cho magic ten some disciple Shangchip Langpa.
아 장치블랑
Shangchip Langpa.
님바 알랑바님
Shangchip Langpa.
알랑바 그런 그 군바 어제 당나가 좀 답이요 라비요
Even he founded more than 100 monasteries.
군바 체주들로 왔다가 트레인더요 라비요
The biggest monastery have even 10,000 monks.
니텔라 임지 정세지
I researched this a little bit.
암두 롱바나 코답이니 군바 빼망본도 당상 겔리 란제데 간데라 망본도
So in Amdo region, there's many monasteries he found, but nowadays they turns to the Gelug.
민랑람 대공군바 데사 송마 코랑도 코랑 그 송마 없이 임칸 나도
Name state called Ndekongomba, and the protectors also Ndekong.
전남진 그 단다 그 감속라 군바 빼면서 망보도
In Kham region also have many monasteries.
자추지기도 가데 되고나 창마가 로지나라 당부 창심량 받아야지 그 선무 신관지 그 따와래 그런 또 송만데 느낌고 송만이 되지. 송만 그 다는 동도 추진제 따라래.
So then they said that this is the first foundation of Lampa, and the protector is still their prayer, but they is still Gilpa.
같이 삭제한대요. 같이 관리.
Some of them is Sacha.
같이 karma까지 란제성요.
Some of the karma Kagyu.
아벤나 단다가 암도니 gelbi gomba chesu jigla rombo gun친. rombo gun친 있나요? 뭐만 듣고 gomba 있네요.
The biggest, very big Gilug monastery nowadays, Rongo Gunchin, Repkong region. So this also before is Ndrakong Gomba.
더 나오진 그 단다 암도 다신치 그 다나 gomba 말이 있나 담랑도나 양 gomba 닝바지요.
Near the Amdo Tashinchi has a monastery.
단다 뜰롱 gomba
And nowadays called Terlong Gomba.
뭐뭐 담보 gomba 라그래.
Long time ago called Zambo Gomba.
다양한 상주랑 바뀌었다 말이죠.
This also the Shanshim Lampa founded.
티카블라 타와 페마스비 망본디와 그 로지양 요아리데는 사지아텔라 카르디고디고 단단 칸바 지그론다고 단단 요아리.
They have history in the past, a lot of monks, but also seems true because there is many broken houses.
그나저나 그 감쇼고 단다 그 바본 스데는 뭐지 곰바 다들라데 야후요 사마 바본 곰바 요아와 바본 곰바 거랑데 단다 그 뭐만 더 곰바랑 돼.
Even come the biggest Karma Kajira Tojo. Karma Kajira monastery Papum. It seems like in the past in Rukong.
디 바로니 사치아 디 딩제리 와리 양체 karma karji 딩제 단지 단지 망보치다.
In the past, sometime they trained Satya, but now become after that they become Karma Kagyu.
그 르공 갑데라 시침보 총요바도 모니당니.
So it is definitely Rukong sometime very big.
Lorji go down that day or pen amdo lorji to sunanga yori, come lorji to sunanga yori. Mubo go down day yori, Tadaga lakang down to son yori. Tamato chugo down day yori, Konatu Rukong the Tomoma in Bisoma, Sani Soson at Ndongi.
This history evidence saying written by others, and also the objects also you can see there, and also the dharmas also we can see, such as that protector or this we can see as evidence.
Tani karma karjit karma bakata chimbo indicata to Tanga Zimyan Yori, Tibian Mambo Yori, Internet Gang Shendanijan Diba Yori, the indicata Parche Gosamarini, Conso to Jet of Zamaris.
So Karmapa is incredible famous, and there's so many videos and many information in the internet. So maybe we don't need to talk about. I'm maybe unable to talk better than they already had.
Atinani Jimtani Jishana, Karma Karjit, Moni Tanti Part Yamling Shoni, Ningma, Quadjazon Jikoji.
So if I talk you a little bit two things, the Karma Karjit always from long time ago until now is their practices with combine always with Nyama.
Karma Baranshon Dorji, the Dochin Yore.
Karma Baranshon Dorji, he has called
Karma
or Karma Nyatik, that kind of teaching.
Then you're going to Karma Baramchum go Dochin, the Dokonto Ajang, Shadoknika, the period.
So other Karmapas, many Karmapas, they combined the Dzogchen and Mahamuda.
Come down on Lola,
Even some of the Karmapas are Teston as well.
Come to Tawa the Nizamodona Pajira, Yanton in Barry Sambio.
perhaps they, in my perspective, their view is gentle.
karma barang shong dorji chutak jam to khacha bodorji tani jam kong kong chhe mo chi to thama jam tong rang dakando.
So the karma Ramshon Dorji and Chutak Jamso 7th and Macho Dorji the 9th, and many of them include even Jamgon Counter. They express Janton very much.
Taronti mata jantong tawa nam ta im bag mo jantong yang la stopai to lenje tanda so mambu chi.
Not only this, they even debate behalf of the Janton. They debated with others and like that.
Aya. Adachi. Ta khoran so ngawa ta tawi jiddi.
So the fifth is we talk about the main tantras.
Tawi jiddi la khoran so marbalo tani jipag ngokchir den di da de ngokba ge liksor ka chen kur den de ji ching dam di.
So the root tantras they have transmitted from Ngokchurka Dorji. They have 7.
Yana ngokchir den ge tsur ka ji ba nang khar la ti din dam da kha chindu.
But how you counted these 7 root tantras within the Kagyu have a little bit differences.
Tanda ge jamgu counter mo chi ge marli jiddi chaksam di da di khong chaksam dang du.
For instance, Jamgon Counter, he talk about 13.
Tani pawo tilang tang chungjong khibi garton tang ngoma kha ngokchir den di da di den ga nam tang ji.
How Sulakawa and other scholars in the past, they talk about only 7. So I'm going to talk these 7 just the names. First is Hevajra non-deities. So then after Dharminma with 15 deities. Dorje Danje. Then Yeshi Ramshuk Ma.
Then Mahamayal Haringa.
Mahamayal 5 deities.
Then Kurigdi.
Kunrik.
Marivo Dorji Kurs.
Oh.
Rigdi Bath.
Do you know the names?
Mahal Kalakar Rigdi.
Marivo. Mahakalama.
Oh.
Kurta Mahakala to Kurk, Jidni Chonda.
Oh, really? Kur is the Tantra name. So Mahakala is come from this. Okay. So the Kur Rigdu, which means the brief the Kur.
Oh, yeah. So
these 6 come from Marpa. On top of this, they added Jampar Sandan. Kind of Gusmaya. This is come from Mertan Janakirta. It belongs to the Nyama. But if you add this, then it's 7. Jafar Sardan is only transformation, ritual empowerment, but not much details both Kagipa and Nyama. Dorje Daje only practice ritual, but not much commentaries or talk about. Yeshi Ramshugma only transformation.
Hello, Kashi Mola, Tanda Karma Bagan, the Sostiaso Jigudini, Gumba Mambogana, Mochil, then to your side.
So a few years ago, Karmapa, he wanted to rise this again, and he tried in a few monasteries.
Karma chitu bi kabla nyang so chik chitu.
Even 16th Karmapa, he tried.
Aga da ya bo yong aga riba jakli ko.
So now we just hope there will be success.
Tiba da yedam so go kan yong de.
The seventh was the main deity.
Tiba.
Sixth. Yeah.
Marba loda kabla marba loda khorang jiba dor jila te ni tiba to bi ori yedam so je do te.
So Marpalocha, he became Mahasiddha through the Hevajra. So this is of course the main the deity.
Di malariba dem chokla te ni tiba to bi ori.
Malaripa, he became Mahasiddha through the Chagrasambara.
Ni zo te kwar jiba che yedam rao da so da dem chok chada.
So since then, most of the Kagyupas, the main deity has become Chagrasambara.
Dem chokla malariba ni jiba luksur chimbo sam de ji.
So the Chagrasambara have three customs lineage come from Malariba.
Tabu li.
One is the customs of Tokpo.
Niba da richong ba de.
One is a custom from the Richomba.
Daga samba da namjong ba de so namjong tumba.
One is from the Ngamzong Tomba.
Modern de ji jo nan tar na yo ta sha ji.
Bodran Shachib Jarpo, Malaripa's disciple.
Tela khorang so laptang de jib di sam de.
They say this is one is detailed, one is medium, one is brief.
Jertang ge dem chok churkur chi mangbo yo sa da richong ba de.
So in general, the most of the details of teaching Chagrasambara is the Richomba.
Nanda da wo na khorang so jiba di gambo li gan jok.
Nowadays, they say if we say Hevajra, then they think the Gambopa's custom.
Wanje na mari bo.
Ah,
Chala kan sa.
Giba. You say Giba se kota.
Mari jiwa.
Oh, sorry. So details. If you think about the details, then is the Chagrasambara. Chagrasambara, the details is from the Gambopa, not Hevajra. Because Hevajra
Jiba.
Yes, Jipa. I misunderstood.
Richum is
Richong da ndangbo la.
most condensed.
Richon is the medium.
Medium.
Choga jib di da wo ta de yalang da mangnyong da ta na di na da richong ba ta pe ma de de mangbo mangyo.
So if you think about the details and the ritual and everything, the Richon is teaching even more.
Daga malari ba da nyam de yen rang bo da ma de richong ba chong gang ni ne da daga richong ba yin de yo.
So Richomba spent most of Malariba with Malariba.
Mulsar ge khurlo dem chok churkur de lama na takum de ni ji yong kan de yang khong.
Also Richomba, he received many teachings from many lamas that Chagrasambara.
Yena richong ba ge malari bi khala kabre nyan la da wo kabre mnyan la da wo tire ji yo le.
But the problem that Richomba not always listened Malariba. Sometimes he didn't listen him.
Kali dina khonji pen ripo chong gang ni ge ndi song di khora nyang ni malari bi to na chok lu tong kan ji yo thap sa ri den yena kha go ni kabre nyan la mnyan la da ripo cha song ta.
Because they are very familiar with each other from long time, since young. So the reality probably he can sacrifice his life for Malariba, but they sometimes a little bit not get along together.
Malari bi nyang ge pokti bo yo re da kabre pha tang bi waro la chi khala nyan mnyan da wo chi ge jong ge yo ra ta na wo ji sa.
He's the Richomba is really Malariba's heart son, but even the son and the father sometimes they have a little bit cross or how do you call it?
Disagreements.
Disagreement.
tenda ji bichim ba ge ta da ge ri chong ba ni ba ja song du
For those reasons, Richongpa only becomes the medium, not the best.
na mele ri ba khorang ge ni ba yin la ba yin sa ma ri ta ne da jin ji ge dang so thang ma ge
It's not Milaripa said he is the second, but the followers later on they judge this way.
kwar ji ba shima cha ge mala ri bi lik sur ta pha ka re dina tar ji anang di ka blang ri chong ba ti tang nyum da ji ni yang de khoi wa
So let Kagyupas, when they transmit the teachings for others, they always Richongpa, they live as neutral. They don't appreciate the best.
song tum ge ma nyong ma ta na ri chong ba pe ma bu yo
So if you the quantity of the teachings, Richongpa is the biggest.
ni ba ni ri chong ba de kong ri chen ba ri ta ge chang sa je tu ba je ta da mo yo ri mo mang gum thong nang da ti tam ya ko yo sa ma
So another reason, Richongpa is a householder and he is a married person, and also sometimes he fight. So therefore, maybe other people's eyes, he's not perfect.
xie bi chen bo yo ba dang zhe tu bu yin ba dang la mi tu ji ti yin ba ta so ta chang ma ge ngu li yo
So he has great wisdom, and he the Malaripa's heart, son, so forth. Everybody agrees.
ya ta ri ta kang an do song
We're up to
We're on 7.
tu ba de wa
Tupansakso.
ta ni ta zhe dang ge chu jin so so la yang mu sa ri ge yi da miang du
So in general, every lineage sometimes have a unique deity.
karma gar jin da wo yin se ge khorang to tu ji chen bo je ro jam to da khorang tu o mu sa ge yi da ma sa ge yo ri da na khorang to ge kwa ti zong ji ge di kwa ma dang ten ma ni ge yin ba sa ge
For instance, Avalokiteshvara Jarajamso is Karmakarji think they are unique deity, and they also think they have Tirma and Kama both. They have this Avalokiteshvara.
ta na jing ge ba gar ji la ta da ge ge ta phan ji ge da ding ge ta bu phar wa ge ji ge phar wa yin kan ta na di yo ri ta yang khorang tu thamo ma yin bi da ma sa ge ba gar ji ge ba ka khorang ten ma ya ri
Rupa Karjit has Ngatak Pranjik, wrathful Guru. The body is like Parva. The lower body is only Parva, not like human. So that one, then Rupa Karjit, they consider their unique deity, and Rupa Pamakar was Tirma.
Ndrikong ka ji la ndrikong cham gun mang bo la te chu pa mang bo du
Within Drakong Karjit, many Drakong High Lamas, they have many Tirmas.
jangwan rin chin phan zok la tam ba yong zok ji ka ba ti da di pon na yong kang tam ba yong se zok ba de jangwan rin chin phan zok la de da yo ri la pu
For instance, Gyalwang Rinchen, they say he's a specialist all over the Buddhism in Tibet.
ko ki ba chup thup dan chin chin bo chen ali wa la ma chu chong yo
He's a very scholar and Mahasiddha and incredible Dharma activities.
ke ga mu sa ge ning ma ge kap je dang na xin ji chep dang ni ga da ndrikong ge thamo ma yin ba ji ga se ge yo ri ning ma de so yang kong su sa la song ni yang ge yo ri yin je ge ning ma ni chong wa ri de na a pha song ni yang ge yo ri kong so nyam lin dang xia jin dang wang long ge lag lin dang to so pe ma de phan chok yo ri
For Kwabjet Dachujigo Jeta.
de ba gab ye de na xin ji
Oh.
chep dang
Or Shinji, this Yama and the 8 deities of the Nyoma, also they focus very well And so they come from Nyoma, but later on Nyomas have to go there and receive from him.
ndekong ringdin chiji chakpa dawa yana xinji tseptak nguyen lawe tanda jiru.
Ringdin Chuji Takpa, some people believes that he's a real Yama.
Ta korang tu lawe ala sikur di dawa yana takta so xingdo kiri lawe ayos.
They say even he doing this, sometimes the rocks fall down.
Kana nga chew zongda di nga jaga di khache dawa yana te membar ja konji xingdo na tanda do.
Even he hold the water in the mouth and he spare somewhere. This from this water, the fire rises.
Lob chidang ta lo parti chongwa chi gong lam de kong lama chi kongbo la du. Korang ga mo yan la yang da phot da yang na kana chew zong phot da yang de ti lo da do sa ni.
So only 10 years ago there is one Drikong Lama, Kagyu,
Gongbo.
Even he spared the water to others' cloth. Sometimes clothes burns.
Tana om de kong lama chi yori lakba gan da chi yang na lakbi ga chetum chong yong yori.
Nowadays there is one Drikong Lama, he touched people like this. The Chitu. Chitu.
Burn.
Yes, blister, yes, blister.
Ko na jin America la ndo song Taiwan la yong du ta ga janang na ko da che chimbo lin.
So he went to America and he came to Taiwan, and in China he has many activities.
Kana tanda na pe ka da chimbo.
He's very famous.
그런 거 남나 그건 그래 잡고 듣니 또 뛰니 봐도 돈아리 라고도
Himself, he said he is from the Ratapur group, not the
신기한 없단도 이 코나면데
is not mainly is not Yama. He believes more Guru Ratapur. Guru Bochi Rat Zogireso, Guru Takpoding, Guru Bochi Takozigreso, and Guru Takpozi. Guru Takpodi, Guru Bochi Pamasambacham, Mabja Nachola. So he cures many sickness. Many people cure from him. Of course, some people the karma and he cannot cure. So probably 10% of they say very benefits. Of course, they need karmic connections. The seventh is the Dharma protectors. So in general, Kagyipas, everybody's the main deity is Gombo, or the Mahakala 4 arms. Pardon Lamo Tasurma, which means also 4 arms.
Ni malari baga tang cherang chingala tobo ya bo chak song ali tni zongde cherang chinga gyang ta ga kwaji chig song ma da chak.
Also the Cherang Chinga, the 5 female deities become very good friend with Malariba. So after that they also becomes like more protector for Kagyipa. Okay, we can stop here and then we talk later. What time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right on top. Good.
ठीक से पासे
Narke dua.
चेगर